Hi, it's me again. My glasses make it where you can't see me. And this is a terrible recording. It's like not even looking at me. I'm sorry. It's a terrible adjustment. I don't know why it's like that. And I definitely don't want that in front of my face. Anyways, I'm trying to say we're being lied to. And it's not a very pretty picture, ladies and gentlemen. We're being lied to. And I can do the math. I'm telling you about the oil. And I mean this. This is some serious stuff. I can do the math and look at the other oil disasters all around the world. And I have to have my glasses, I'm sorry. There, I can see there. And around the world and see this is unprecedented and a cataclysmic event. This will be earth encompassing, which means the effects and the ripples will be felt on a global level. The Gulf will become a dead sea for the beasts that live. For the beasts, the animals that die, they have no other animals to eat them, the carcasses, because they're all dead too. Plague-type diseases will become airborne, and then with one good northern breeze, bad germs enter the air. We all breathe. You will see it with the birds first. Now these are words that are written, and they're kind of scary. But the whole point is these BP guys are felon criminals. They used bad concrete. They didn't mix the sea with the oil like they're supposed to. All the guys on the rigs had bad feelings and felt that this rig was not a good rig, was not producing properly. Nobody liked this. And yet, on that fateful day, pardon me, but all hell broke loose. But immediately, BP was allowed to be taken charge. And I understand that the president said now he's in charge, but he should have, and I'm sorry, Mr. President, should have taken charge immediately, first of all. Immediately. It's your country. It's a terrible disaster. FEMA should be called in. It doesn't have to be just a natural disaster for FEMA. I mean, this is a natural disaster. Actually, as far as the animals being hurt, it was caused by man-made, but now it's turning into an environmental natural disaster. And I don't understand also why countries that offered to help us were not allowed to come in and help us. And I don't see why there's not 10,000, and I mean it, empty oil riggers out there scooping in the oil and clearing it out and throwing back the water. I mean, I know this could be done. And my heart is broken. My heart is broken that we the people could do this to one another. The greed. And that's where it's all headed, the way the banks did. And then we gave the guys that destroyed our bank economy, we gave them the money to fix it. And, well, they spent it all, and now they're not even there anymore. And, oh, well, who cares, right? Well, I care. I care a lot. And I'm very frightened for all of us. I really am. And mark my words, China. China. Just keep thinking about China and all the people they got and the room they need. And the fact that we stole this country from the Indians. That, as far as the rest of the world's concerned, we're a variety of mutts from Europe and other places in the world. We're not even true natives of this land. God. I'm tired. I haven't been sleeping well. Because of a lot of things. But the healthcare deal, hey, thanks a lot, Obama. Ooh-wee. Almost everybody I know, their health insurance doubled at work. You used to pay $200, now you're paying $400. Deductibles, premiums, payments for your medicine. Nobody can go on vacation. Nobody can do anything because they got to pay the medical bills. Because if you don't pay the medical bills, then your credit's destroyed and you can't do anything. The only way to be successful in this country is to be very well off. Otherwise, you're poor. So, you guys have managed to split the country. But history does tell us what happens when y'all do this stuff. It's not going to work out good for you guys. The rich guys are really going to get it the worst. That part's true. But it's kind of what you're asking for, so enjoy it while you got it. And you movie stars, ooh, you guys, you don't deserve a tenth of what you're being paid. Nobody minds you being paid well and looking glamorous, but when you're getting 40 million a picture and 90 million for this and all this money, and there's only so much money in this country. You guys, you and the sports guys are taking a chunk of it, and the United States government dudes, they're supposed to be protecting us. They're blowing a bunch of it, and they got that war that's killing us over there that we shouldn't even be in, and it's kind of, it's just stupid. We have people who are having us fight wars with our huge army, and these people we're fighting don't even have an army. How do you fight a bunch of guys with sticks and clubs with an army? It's not intelligent. Why don't these guys read history books? I don't think any of them do. I don't even think they know what they're doing. I have never seen such a group of incompetent people in charge of everything. They are just slow. When I sit here and watch stuff because I'm disabled, because I'm a victim of the healthcare system, long story, but I sit here and I watch the news and I listen to it all, and I flip around and get different points of view, and I read the paper, read the internet, do stuff, research, and I have the answers and the idea and the realization of what's going on a week before they ever do on TV. And I'm just an average person. I'm medium IQ, a little above average, but nothing spectacular. And I can figure out half this crap. And I think a lot of us can. But we don't know how to change it. We don't know how to stop it. How do you go up to a millionaire CEO and say, get out of here, leave us alone, we're going to run this country ourselves? Can't do it. How do you go up to congressmen and senators and say, we don't want you guys here, get out, we're going to put some new people in? The greed factor's got to stop. Regulation has got to be. It doesn't take away your freedom if government regulates whether a company can destroy us. If that's the freedom you want, there is no freedom if you can't sleep at night because you can't pay your electric bill or your medical bill or go to school. That's not the pursuit of happiness. That's not freedom. That's a joke. That's all been taken away from us, every bit of it. It's dog eat dog, and I don't think that's what the forefathers was intended. We were all supposed to be given an equal playing field to rise above and do the best we could. Not one group get a whole bunch of money and buy themselves into a situation where they have all the power, and then they take all the money and resources away from everybody and the little guy and just totally destroy the middle class of the dream. You're always going to have poor people and mentally ill people and people who can't succeed tremendously. But most American people, when given the opportunity, are going to do good. They work hard, they pay their bills, they can, provide for their families and have a good life. But the corporations have taken that away. The medical, pharmaceutical, insurance, banks, big oil. All taken away from us. And anybody who makes less than $250,000, believe me, it's just like about 3-4 weeks from the street. They're fighting for their lives. Is that America? Obama, you're a disappointment, man. Really disappointment. The first thing you said, you're going to come in and do regulation. You're screaming that till the cows came home. Then you said healthcare. That healthcare thing you gave us, shoot, 200,000 people are going to die before part of it even starts. You've done nothing. Yes, tiny little things, but most of what you've done is give the insurance company billions of more dollars and customers to be at the mercy of their horrific practices of